Someone is asking me doubt.
No, sir. Carry on, sir.
Okay, chalo. So the first slide, 30 days roadmap of the CMA US by me. Okay, chalo. So now basically let me tell you about my institute. So in recently in this lockdown, I started my own venture. I used to teach in EduPristine from last 2 years, and I opened my own startup that is named as PIX, which is for ACCA, CMA US, and CPA US. Okay, so it is founded by me. Okay, so basically my funda is and my motto is to give a quality education to all of the student who who just invest their lots of money, because there's a one concept. Don't worry, I'm not going to take much time on this because I'm just going to come on the topic, and frankly speaking I'm going to give you more motivation. Because ऐसा होता है कि एग्जाम में जाने के पहले you don't have any motivation and you just go in the exam and you come by this face. So what my motive is, I'm taking this seminar just because I don't want किसी student का कुछ भी loss हो. So that's why my motto is, I always say to my student, first attempt is a golden attempt. If you are clearing this exam in a first attempt, that means you have a golden opportunity. Because किसी भी चीज को when you are going to read for the second time, it will be very difficult for you to grasp, and you will feel so cumbersome that, boss, what I'm doing, I'm reading just this thing for the second time or the third time. You will feel disaster. Okay, so my motto is always, I have my motto as a first attempt. Okay, that's why I kept this seminar, because I know most of the people have booked their exam for the October 2020. Okay, so it will be a like icing on a cake if you learn all this kind of things. Okay, chalo, let's start. Now let's come on something points which always mistake done by the student. Most of the time ऐसा होता है कि स्टूडेंट को बहुत सारा मिस्टेक्स है, एंड दे ऑलवेज डू सच काइंड ऑफ मिस्टेक्स. Let me tell you what kind of mistakes they do, and they lost their attempt. Okay, first of all, no proper planning and time management skill. If you are giving an exam, you have a responsibility to make your plan. If you are not making your plan thoroughly, then it will be your mistake. Let's take example. Let's say I have around 45 days in my hand to prepare my examination. And if you are planning for part 2, and if you are planning for part 2, it means it is your responsibility, which I'm giving you today. It's your responsibility to make some time and make some topic. What kind of topics you want to cover, and how many times it will require you to cover. That is the major thing which you need to decide. Lack of planning. People don't do planning, and they flunk it in the exam. Next, busy in asking, arranging study plan and timetable. So I'm on Telegram group which is known as CMA US support. Frankly speaking, every time I see student asking for the किसी के पास material है क्या? Does anybody have videos? Does anybody have? I'm planning to book the exam in October. I'm planning the exam in Jan, but I don't have material. Why to do this, boss? If you want to crack your exam, you should be clear that what kind of things I require to study. Example, if you don't have enough study material, then how can you think to crack the exam? Understand my point? Many time people always ask me. Example, I got one message for one of the student. He was giving his exam, if I'm not wrong, 25th of July he booked his exam, and he was on 23rd of July, he was asking me, sir, any kind of important questions you have which I can solve. I said, no, boss. It's a last time, only 2 days pending. You can just invest your time in revising the content. How can you ask something new material? So whatever you are planning, just plan in advance, then which book I want to refer, which kind of question bank I need to solve, and which kind of things I need to solve it. Okay, so that's a major thing which you need to decide. Just 1 second. Chalo. Next, wrong selection of books, and ignorance of hardcore practice of question. I'll tell you the example. Wrong selection of books. What happens in practicality? People always go for, I'm not saying that books are wrong, books are right. I don't know about that. But people always go focus on what kind of questions I should getting and what the content I should read. That is the biggest disaster. What happens? Let's say you are reading from Baker. Good. You are reading from book Baker, and trust me, if I'm a professor, I'll say that Baker is one of the best publication for the reading first time. If you are preparing for CMA US and you want a hardcore content, then I can say Baker is the best textbook. But after that, most of the sum which I find, I'm not against to any publication, but what happens, the number of practice questions which you need to solve is compared to any other publication is less. And most of the time Baker has a one limited set of questions, limited set, same question they ask repeat on repeat mode. What happens, you don't know the clarity how I should go to some next concept, or if there is some new concept, how we are going to deal with it. एग्जाम्पल, मैंने बेकर यहाँ पे चूज कर लिया एंड आई डोंट नो कि इसके साथ में व्हाट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आई नीड टू सॉल्व. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम व्हेन आई आस्क द स्टूडेंट कि इसमें प्रिपेयर कैसा किया and how much percentage you were clear that you are completely prepared, people always answer me कि सर मैं 50% clear था कि मैं मेरा 50% पढ़ के हो गया. Just imagine you are going with 50% confidence that 50% I know. How can you expect that you will get 70% for clear the exam? Impossible, boss. And I can bet on this, 90% student always find कि सर ऐसे विंडो खुला ही नहीं, ऐसे विंडो खुला ही नहीं, खुलेगा भी नहीं. Because आपका अगर let's say if you had 100 questions, you have not achieved 50% also, then how can you expect कि वो खुलेगा? Don't worry, the first slide is of demotivation, next slide is of motivation. So don't worry, I'm going to guide you in each and every aspect. This is not like कि मैंने plan दे दिया just okay, I'm going to motivate also for this. Okay, so just be with me. Inappropriate guidance, unsolicited guidance for every random person. Problem क्या है मालूम है? The biggest problem is here. Let's say we have limited circle. Let's say we have 10 people in it. We have 10 people in it. Okay. And they all are CMA students. All are CMA student. You always like to ask to your friends that boss किससे पढ़ रहा है? What are you referring? What are you referring? Please tell me. जो वो पढ़ रहा है वो मैं भी पढ़ूंगा. It is wrong, guys. It is wrong. Always the best person who can guide you is your teachers or your professors who is teaching you. And the next person who will be the best guidance he can give, the person who has already cleared CMA US. He will be the best person who can guide you. If you'll ask in your background now, always happen that people will give multiple advice. Someone is referring Baker, someone is referring Wiley, someone is going for Glam, and you will find अरे इससे अच्छा ये बुक है, इससे अच्छा ये बुक है, इससे अच्छा ये बुक है, this book is better, इसमें क्वेश्चंस है, इसमें क्वेश्चंस नहीं है. एग्जांपल, if you will take Glam questions, Glam के सेट में क्वेश्चंस ही नहीं होता है. If you find that book, उस book में around let's say 275 pages में that book entire covers all the content. Content wise it is good, but for practice you don't have anything in books, in textbook I'm saying. So that's what happened. People always go for some of the other, what kind of advice I'll get that I can do something good. Make sure there's one quote which I always say, too many cooks spoil the soup. It will always happen if you'll take multiple suggestion advice. India में एक चीज free का मिलता है, that is advice, and people will give you always. But if you'll personally ask me about good advice, nobody gives. Are you agreed with me what I'm trying to say, guys?
Yes, sir.
I almost all of the India, example Telangana, Kerala, Gujarat, Delhi, Maharashtra, all people are in this webinar. Hope you are convinced with me.
Yes, sir. But I
Correct?
don't. Please speak in English, sir. I don't understand Hindi, sir.
I'm almost trying to speak in English only, Hanesh.
Oh, okay, okay, sir.
Okay, so 90% I'm trying to speak English. Okay,
Okay, sir.
chalo. So let's go ahead. No self awareness, no proper assessment and analysis. What I do, I just solve questions. Let's say I learned one concept. Let's say I'm reading transfer pricing. I got one book. There are three questions. After reading this concept, I found that, boss, I know this chapter. Yo, yo, buddy, I know this chapter. I can crack this exam. If you'll practice three sums now, it's an international level exam. You will get fourth question, which will be new. Many a times, people always ask me, sir, so whatever I have read, exam में कुछ same दिखा ही नहीं. I haven't got any question which are having same nature. I said you didn't had enough practice, my friend. Example, if you'll go for Wiley itself have around 4,200 questions. And let's say assume 1,500 repeated question. So if nothing but at least you are getting more than 2,500 questions which are having different natures, that kind of practice you need, or I can say that kind of notes you should prepare for your own awareness. Whatever people are doing, that's different, that's their job. You want to do your best and you have to do it, because I always tell people that it's an international level exam. It's not a joke. If you want to clear this exam, you have to put your 100% to clear this exam. Next, more of advice, less of implementation. I told you now, I will ask 100 advices from 100 people. Please advise me on this. Please advise me on this. But I will do my own. Ultimately, what I will do, I will take advice for one, two, three, four, let's say people, but I will not implement any advice. Example, I will motivate you today, and the next day is 14th of September 2020. Next day you will feel, Are, leave it yaar. He's a professor. He will say each and everything. By the way, I'm just at your age, huh? Okay. तो उसमें कोई भी difference नहीं है. I'm just young like you. So whatever I'm giving advice as a friend, because all the things which I'm telling you, I always speak this kind of things and this kind of things, this kind of PPT or this kind of the quote which I'm making anytime. I always say, student, you have to follow this, because these things will motivate you, and it is tried and tested. It is tried and tested. Okay, so whatever I'm telling you, please follow this. It will give you a competitive edge. No analysis of mistake. So let me tell you, I flunked my CA final, okay, in my first attempt. And you will be shocked that I should have got what 200. In group 1, I scored 198. And group 2, I scored 197. Sorry, 199, not 197, 199. Imagine I flunked from only 3 marks, and my first attempt, I got flunked. The next day, the moment I got the result, after I cried a lot. After 1 hour, I just take I just took one page of a piece of paper, and I have written all the points that what went wrong. What went wrong. Example, I always suggest my student, anytime you are learning, let's say you have around 1 to 20 concepts. Any concept which you are not getting, you should, let's say concept number 4, you are not getting, not understanding how to crack. So basically what I advise to students, just write this fourth concept, what you are not understanding. Try to make sure, let's say if you are not understanding concept number 4, you are not understanding concept number 12, or you are not understanding concept number 18, you should always write that this concept I am finding difficult and challenging. Now you have to make sure before you give exam, it should be clear to you. I don't know which of the sources you will adopt. If you are going to classes, ask to your professors. If you are learning from YouTube, then ask to your YouTube channel provider how you got this, how you got this. But you need to clear this concept. Because why I'm telling, because see, अपना ना नसीब बहुत फालतू है. Whatever you will think now that it should not come in exam, it will come in exam. Because we have very good luck. If you will think this concept should not come in exam, it will definitely come. My promise, it will come. It happens to everyone. So don't worry, we are not new to this. Next, next, tension, panic, depression, frustration. Was how I'm going to tackle this entire syllabus. I need to learn 6 chapters and I need to solve around 2000 sums, 2000 questions. How I'm going to survive this? So what happens next to you? Then you will say, boss, do one thing, postpone, postpone the exam. Again, you will go on some another date. You will say, I'm not prepared. I'll again postpone the exam. What happens each and every time you started postponing this exam? That is nothing but your tension, panic, depression, frustration about how much content I should read, how much content I should read. I should not take one institute name. There is one institute of Dubai. He says, my students are getting passed without learning from any textbook. I was like, how? How it is possible? What you teach that student doesn't take any content and they just read and pass? Not possible, was. Less importance given to the theory portion and practical papers. So let me tell you one thing. This is one of the most disaster thing what student does. Let's take one example. You have one section which is known as financial statement analysis. Trust me, guys, in this chapter you have ratios, practical I'm saying, and you have special issues. Okay, special issues, and the first topic is analysis. What I'm saying, generally what happens, people always focus on, I understood analysis, I understood ratios, special issues. Because I didn't understood, then I won't study. If I'm not understanding, I should be leaving this. Chhod diya option mein, leave it in option. What happens in exam? Most of the theory questions from the practical chapters they ask. Always, always. I'm repeating once again. Theory questions from practical chapters. You have to focus each and every time. Whenever I keep mock tests in my picks, I always suggest student that paper will be the toughest of the toughest level, and I always give the paper pattern something like 60-40. 60% of the theory and 40% will be the practical, because I know people will not read theory and they will spoil themselves. Okay. Okay, chalo. Next, hope you understood this. No proper time allocation and revision. This thing used to happen earlier, but from now it won't happen. Don't worry, because I have planned that each and in 2 months one webinar I'll keep like this for the students. So don't worry. So I'm going to give you the time allocation and the revision pattern, how you are going to crack the exam based on your plan. The planning which you have to make, I will give you the planning. So you just need to follow, because I'm again and again saying that it is tried and tested and implemented, and my students are getting cleared in the first attempt itself. So just trust the plan, whatever I'm going to give. And I'm again telling you that it is a caution. It is a caution that I'm I'm just speaking to those people who already know the content and they have read the material once. At least once you have read this material. Okay. Now I want to ask, does any doubts in this slide? Any doubts? See, planning won't take much time, because this thing, trust me guys, I will be the best resource who can guide you. If you see my Facebook channel or YouTube channel, I always upload the videos who have toughest concept. It is just for the help of the student. See, frankly speaking, I have age of 27. I'm not doing any charity, but it's just a thing, because I know most of the student doesn't, they are just here to earn the money. Frankly speaking, you will invest your 1 lakh rupees and they will just have their 11 to 20 lectures and they will complete a portion. If you will personally going to ask them, that sir, I didn't find this concept interesting, or I didn't know. Okay. Okay, chalo. Okay, so what I'm saying, guys, please don't write in chat box, because I'm not able to say this, because I'm speaking continuously, because I need to complete all the things within 1.5 hours. Okay, so I'm extremely sorry. If you want to ask, just unmute yourself, and you can ask. Okay, so don't worry, I'm ready to answer. I'm not like this where, no boss, you need to stop while why you are saying in between. Don't worry, you can ask me question directly. Okay, no proper time allocation and revision. This slide is over, and I hope you all are happy. And please, I request all of you, don't do this kind of things. And I'm going to share this PPT with you also, so don't worry. I have shared the links on your email ID. On the same email ID, I'm going to upload. I'm going to give you this slide, so don't worry. Okay, chalo. Let's go on next. Just see this name of the slide. I have written how to save your time and money. Why I'm saying again and again, trust me guys, my dad is auto rickshaw driver, and I'm a qualified chartered accountant and a professor by profession. So I know the importance of money. It is your hard-earned money. It might be it might be your money or your parent money. But what I'm saying, guys, you are investing around 30 to 40,000 in just exam. If you flunked, I'm saying without any discount. If you are professional or you are a student, I'm I'm generally not commenting that how much amount of money you are going to invest. But I'm saying if you are investing such a huge amount, you should respect.
నేను డబ్బులు కట్టి అయితే మాకు పైసా కట్టను అని మాకు గుర్తుపెట్టుకో.
Okay, so you are investing that amount of money. So what I'm saying, always. So these are do's. What you should do to clear the exam. Trust me, I won't say that you will follow all the things, but at least if I'm written here around 13 to 40 points, if you follow around 9 to 10 points also now, guys, you will damn sure you are going to get your results, positive results. First of all, attempting all the questions. Let's say you are learning from Wiley. Most of the questions are so tough that you always ignore. Now what happens, we have very good luck of yours, and you will get that question in exam. So my suggestion, always attempt all the questions. Why I'm saying, see, your exam is multiple choice questions. If you have read anything at least once now, trust me guys, your mind will click and you will say, boss, I think B should be the answer. And sometimes it happens that you get the right answer. Yeah, you get the right answer because you have learned this. So always try to practice, or I can say attempt all the question. Always practice all the questions. Next, reading method, which I'm going to take some few times of yours. Just wait. Huh? Now I always advise my student how you should read. The first is your reading mode. The first mode is your reading mode. So what I suggest to my student, always, or let's take one example. So I'll show here also, here only. So let's say, just wait a second. Huh? So let's say it's my notes. Okay. So I have taken this notes. Okay. It's my own notes, my classes notes. So I taken this note, mergers and acquisition, and it is a thing which I have read for the student for the first time. That is how you should read. Always, if you are reading something, make sure that each and every point you are getting, each and every point. Example, if I'm teaching them one point, I write all the example between this. So example, for the next time, if you are learning, if you are reading for the revision, you should know what this point says. Example, if you notice, each and every point I have written one example. So what my student does, each and every time I just teach them, they write all the example in there. See, if for example, if I'm teaching them acquisition, I have written all the small points. Example, if it is more than 50%, then it is subsidiary. If it is 100%, then it is wholly owned subsidiary. 20% in associates. So that's how you should read always. Mark the important points. Always mark the important point, because this will be the things who will who will be the which will be the best thing which you can do. Highlight your points. Then what happens if you highlight the points now? If you highlight the points, then what happens? Let me tell you. The next time when you revise now, you will find, boss, I know this thing. Boss, ye aata hai mere ko. I know this thing. So what happens? Your mind says, yeah, I know this content. Let's go. Let's go ahead. Example, if you had taken around for the first, let's say you are learning corporate finance. So for learning corporate finance or for reading for the first time, you taken around 20 days to read for the first time. Good. You had invested lots of time. And I'm saying with questions. With questions. Then what you should do always, anytime if you are learning now, just highlight the points. Each and every time highlights the point. So what happens whenever you are going to revise the things, this point will click you. Always this points will click you that, boss, isme ye karna tha and I need to go like this. Okay. Next, the plan which I'm going to give you, that is completely based on revision. If you are not reading for the 3 times, first time reading and 2 times revision, if you are not learning that much, or you are not studying that much, please don't book your exams. Because what happens, our mind always recollect our things in third time. Most of the people might have an excellent brain, they learn in just one shot, boss, ek baar padha samajh mein aa gaya. Nothing like that, boss. You need to revise at least for the 3 times. Don't worry, the plan which I'm going to give you, it will cover your it will cover your 2 times, because I told you that I'm assuming that you already have learned for the first time and you have studied for the first time normal reading with the highlighted points you did. Okay. Next, practice method. Always you have to make sure, let's say you have learned this ABC costing, activity based costing. You have to make sure that you know all the concepts on this, all the concept. Then what next thing you need to do? Take a challenge of 100 questions. 100 questions that you need to solve 100 questions of this topic. Okay. Then what will happen? That this thing will boost your confidence. Trust me, guys, these things will boost your confidence, that you know at least 100 questions and you have practice. And trust me, if you practice so much of sums, might be possible if you get a question in exam, it will look like same that you had solved, and you will feel so proud that, boss, I have practiced this, that's why I know these things. Okay. Next, I'm not going to discuss anything on this, because earlier next slide is on completely on this. Schedule your study. Example, if I'm having plan, let's say if I'm professional and my office timings are 11 to, let's say, 7:30, these are my office timing, then I need to make sure that in morning at least 8 to 9:30 I'll go to any of the library, or I'll just study at my house. But 1.5 hours I'm completely going to study. That's it. I will not do anything. If you are a student, then you have to take target at least for 6 hours effective study. You have to put one stopwatch and you have to monitor the time. Boss, if I'm not learning for 6 hours, let's say I'll say, boss, I study for 18 hours. But usme se I take 3 hours of lunch break, I take 3 hours of morning break, I take 3 hours. Ultimately, effective study you are doing for 2 hours. That should not be the case, boss. You should always have a plan and study pattern that, boss, this much time I'm going to invest in my study. That's how you are going to build your confidence in studies. It will, I can't say it will happen one time. It will take some time. It will happen gradually. But trust me, if you will be excited to learn, it will be nothing. Because I'll tell you, in my case, when I was in CA final, I used to study for 14 hours effectively. 14 hours effectively. I used to sit for 17 to 18 hours 17 to 18 hours and I need to study effectively for 14 hours, then I cleared my CA final. Then I became chartered accountant. I'm not saying you need to put so much of effort, 18 to 16 hours, but if you are in student category, then I at least I can expect 5 to 6 hours of effective study. I have many students, they are in TY BCom right now, and they are CMA US, and they are CMA US. They will just give the exam in the first October in this month, because Maharashtra government has planned to keep the exams in the month of October. They are going to clear and they will get a job also. So that's confidence you have to build. Okay, maintain positivity. I know many people have one circle. They will always find, Adi, Anuj, let's go outside. Alok, let's go outside and have fun. You might feel, no, 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 Adi, kitna padega yaar? How much I'll study? Let's go out. You should always tell him, Dekh boss, I have 40 days to crack my exam. At least leave me till that time. Please, please, please. Please leave me for that only period, 40 days. After that, you will be my best friend. But for some time, any person, if you are thinking that he will spoiling you, then please, please avoid that person for at least some days. नाराज हो जाएगा चलेगा. Say sorry to him after you clear the exam. Don't worry. He will come back to you. But if you will spoil your time, that is your mistake. Light mental attitude means I'll say chillax. You should always be chillax. Okay, not understanding, I'll read it again. If I'm not understanding, I'll read again. Don't worry. But don't get panic. Just have relaxed mind. If you will read from relaxed mind, you will understand each and every concept. Prepare a timetable. That will done by Ravi Gupta. He will give you the timetable. Don't worry. Prepare your own revision notes. That's the best thing which you can do. That's the best thing you can do. So let me show you something. So if I'm not wrong, I have shared this my notes uh, in this CMA group. See, just say this. So this is a summary note which I expect all the students to make. Okay, but since I know that बहुत सारे लोगों को time नहीं मिलता है and the professional doesn't get time or student doesn't find कि sir how to make notes. So what I did, I made my own summary notes which I give to my students. Okay, so see the entire corporate finance with some classic examples. See example one is with some classic example with concept. I have covered this entire chapter in 118 pages. If you can see this in screen, that kind of notes you need to prepare. Example, if you will ask me your Baker textbook, if I'm not wrong, the Baker textbook have a number of pages around 1200. Just tell me one thing. It's very simple, boss. It is not possible. It is not possible for you to revise the 1200 pages for one day, in one day. Not possible. You will get panic. So what you should do, whenever you are reading for the first time, you always should prepare your own notes. You should always prepare your notes, because what happens, let's say if you are learning from Baker, your book pages might be around 1200 pages, but trust me, if you'll make your own notes, it will just take your two notebooks, or I can say it will just take your around 350 pages. Now let me tell you one thing. Revising 1200 pages is far more difficult than revising 350 pages. Hope you are agreed with me what I'm trying to convince you. So whenever you are reading for the first time, I request all of you, prepare your own notes. Trust me guys, your handwriting will boost you, because if you read your own handwriting, you will find that, boss, I know this, I know this, I know this. And frankly speaking, in all the textbook, one concept, they again and again they try to explain all the things. Example, let me tell you. So whenever I teach this corporate finance, I generally refer Baker. Okay, I don't issue Baker because I haven't taken any license for the students, but I have taken license for myself. Okay, whenever I refer Baker now, I find each and every topic he has given for the several times. example, if I'll take example of risk and return. So there's one concept of risk. What kind of risk are there? So you will get risk a chapter. And I was teaching today MNC. I was revising the topics MNC, and I found the same concept again, the type of risk. So what you need to do, you just need to prepare the crux of the notes. Whatever points you have highlighted, you just need to prepare that notes. That's it. That will be your own notes. Okay. Command on the calculator. Many people always find, if I'll say boss press 1 lakh, you will say sir 100100123. Why should do like this? You should always have a command, boss 1 lakh mein kitna zero, 1 crore mein how much zero I need to put. And one thing is very interesting about this course, that all the amounts which you will find is are in millions. So what happens? We have Indian mentality. Like if someone is going to ask me that how you should write 10 lakhs, then I'll say 10 ke baad comma laga, and you have to write like this. But in CMA exam, the amount will be given in millions. So the comma will be after 3 digits. So you need to understand these things will make lots of impact, because because many people know here. So many people know here what I'm trying to convince you, that if you calculate your answer by 1 lakh now, let's say your A was your answer. You got A as an answer in your calculator, but the answer D was the right answer as per the CMA Institute, IMA. So what happens? Just because IMA knows ki what kind of mistake student always does, they will think that it is 1 lakh and they will solve entire sum and they will tick on A. But frankly speaking, the answer was D. Next. Whenever you are study, take a small break. When I was in CA final, I always used to take around, let's say if I studied for 2 hours continuously, I'll take 15 minutes of break. Always take breaks. Okay. So whenever you finding that okay, I have studied for 2 hours, then always take some short breaks, because your mind need a relaxation. And make sure always before going to exam, before 3 hours, you should never ever study anything. You should never ever study anything before going to exam. Before 3 hours of exam, never ever read, because your mind will become more complex. And you should always take enough sleep, at least 8 hours of sleep. You will say, boss, what are you saying? 8 hours to padega kabhi. I know it is challenging. I'm saying if you had prepared for so many hours, you had invested around, let's say, 2 to 300 hours in just one part, and if you are going in examination, at least your mind need a rest to recollect. Because if you will jumble yourself now, you will destroy yourself in the exam. Okay. Next, minimum 3 times revision, which I told you. Model test papers, always go for mock test papers. I request all of you. So I'll in last slide, I'll help you in this also. Always go for model test paper. What happens? Many of the students read the content, solve the questions, but they don't know how to crack in this situation. Let's say I have given you 3 hours of time and you need to solve 100 questions. That kind of scenario you need to create. Recently, I kept one mock test papers and I posted in Telegram also, but only one person have responded. Only one person. I guess his name is Chakri. He's attending this webinar. Only one person has shown interest. Then I thought, if people are not going for mock test, how they can crack in the first shot? Because you have not felt that environment. Okay, so you need to understand, whenever you complete one chapter and you have respective logins of any of the publication, always go for mock test. At least you need to try to attend 100 questions in 3 hours. If we'll practice for each and every chapter, Trust me, guys, no one can beat you in this. You will be champ because you know how much time I should be taking to this particular question. Next, revision in last month. So that's what we are going to discuss. I have created not 30 days plan, but I have created 40 days plan. Okay, so we are going to discuss this. So before discussing this, what I want, let's take 5 minutes of break. You're just freshen up, then we can start. I'll start on this class on 8:27. Okay, so let's meet after 5 minutes. Then we can start on planning. So the next slide will be the planning, which I will discuss. Okay, don't worry. Let's meet after 5 minutes.
నాకు జరుగుతుంది.
Chalo, let's go on next slide. So I'm starting with the part 2 because it will take some less time to okay, for discussion. So majorly I have created this if you total this, you will get 41 days plan. So basically this plan is for those people who are planning for the exam in October window. Okay, those who are not planning for October window, it doesn't mean that I will remove you from this webinar, so don't worry. So basically you will get some outline that how make your brain so sharp that you will clear this entire thing in 41 days. Don't worry guys, you won't feel anything illogical in this. I have given a mock test time, I have given revision time. Okay, so for FSA 5 days, 13 days for the corporate finance, decision analysis 6 days, risk management 3 days, investment 4 days, professional ethics 3, mock test and revision 7 days. Don't worry, I have given all the plan and I'm going to share this PPT with you so you can keep this. First, day 1 to 10. What I did, I have given more priority to the most simplest chapter to some complex. Okay, so it's a mixture. So I can't tell you that how I define this, but every time I give the same schedule. You should always start something with the smallest and such a beautiful chapters, which will boost your confidence. So as per me, I think E, section E of part 2, which is investment decision, is one of the classic chapter to start with. So what you can do, you have to decide 2 days for the reading of concept. Every point which you have highlighted or every point which you had made in your notes or you highlighted or you have prepared your short notes, you just need to revise this entire thing in 2 days. In 2 days, then for 2 days, you just need to practice questions of investment decisions with essays. I don't know from where you are going to get, but you need to study from this. In this Telegram group, which have CMA support, which I'm in it, I have shared one essay book with all of you. Okay, most of the summary notes which you find in that group, it is created by me itself. Okay, so you can go to that database and you can just check what kind of notes I have given. If you want, I can share this again also because it is for all of the students. So 2 days concept learning, 2 days question solving. Now few people will tell me, sir, you had given lots of time because it will take less than 3 time. No guys, let me tell you something. Each and every question, let's say in this chapter, I can say you have to solve around 300 sums. More this exam, which window went, I have asked one student, he told me, sir, I found that in entire paper 25% of the question I found from this chapter, and they all have asked IRR. Okay, IRR, NPV, payback period, discounted cash flow, all the things they have asked. They have not left with anything. So what you need to do, you always need to find a variety of sums. Because if you are going to deal with one sum, let's say you know how to calculate NPV and you are so happy that I know NPV. If I'll ask you, if question is given you savings, then what will be your cash flow? Most of the students are still confused between what is cash flow before tax and cash flow after tax. It is one of the disaster mistake which student does in examination. So every time if you feel that you know all the things, just collect some sources from where you can get lots of questions and solve. Then you will find that most of the things you don't know. I'm not demotivating you. I just want, I don't want anyone to spoil their money. That's why I'm repeating every time that you need to practice a lot. If you will practice solidly, you will definitely going to crack this paper. Okay, so this 4 days you need to go for investment decisions. It's a simplest chapter, and if you will learn like this, you will feel, you will get one confidence ki boss, I know this kind of things. Next, CVP analysis. So I have given around, let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 days. See, 6 days. I have given 6 days to do this. 4 days for the concepts and 2 days for the question solving. Now let me tell you, most of the students who are into study a student category and they get lots of time, what they can do, they can merge this two combination. Because I have prepared the schedule based on the average number of, I have prepared the schedule thinking that you will study for 5 hours. If you are studying for 8 hours, very good boss. You will complete much prior to this. So CVP, other decisions, marginal analysis, pricing and strategy. Now next 2 days, you just need to practice the questions. Now just imagine within 2 days, you have this plan, you have this plan, and you have cleared with your entire 2 chapters with questions. You have invested 4 days in the question solving. That's enough time. But let me tell, I'm repeating again and again, you have to study effectively. Then you can get a desirable result. Okay. Now, next thing, what I'm speaking, day 11 to 12. The 11th day, you need to take a mock test paper of investment and decisions. So how to do it? Example, if you have Wiley access, you can go to practice test, or let me tell you, I have started one concept which is something known as mock test by yourself. Means you can decide your time, you can decide your content, you can decide your levels. You just need to give me the dates and time and the chapter name, and I will keep your mock test. Don't worry, it's not for free. I'll cost you for this because it is the for the things, it's just for the students. What I have said, 10 days you will do everything, whatever you have to do. On the 11th day, you need to crack a mock test of these 2 chapters. What you need to do, take 100 random questions. Let's say if you don't want to take mock test with me, so what you can do, just take the sums which you like the most. Example, the concept was very interesting. Just take the sums, highlight the sums, and what you need to do, just close the answer book and just read the question and solve by yourself. Solve by yourself. But you need to choose 100 top 100 questions of your book and you need to solve it. Next, after reading for 2 chapters, most of the people forget the theory. Example, chodna kaun padega. Then I have taken day 12, day 13, day 14. You need to complete your risk management. It's a small chapter. You just need to go and you need to crack all the sums on this day itself, 11 day. And I guess if I'm not wrong, your question bank might be having 100 sums on this. And let me tell you, all the questions which you will get in examination, 90% questions will be completely on practical cases. All the questions will be on practical cases. Then you need to understand each and every concept. Okay, risk management, you need to understand each and every concept, because what happens, guys, please mute yourself. Okay, because what happens generally, people always read, okay, but they don't know how to implement the concept. So this theory chapter can spoil you. Okay, you always need to make sure that you study all the concept, you learn on the concept, and you know how to apply the concepts. It's a completely practical exam, boss. They need a qualified certified management accountant. that you are going to deal with the situations, real life situations. That's why they are going to ask you the practical cases, that how you are going to deal with it. Next, 3 days I have allocated to this. Next, the king of part 2, corporate finance. I have allotted 13 days. Now just understand how I have given you the planning. Firstly, risk and return, small chapter. Long term finance, big chapter. Cost of capital, only one concept. Only one concept. But trust me, the number of questions are far more larger than any of the chapters. So what I have given, 3 days you need to understand the concept. If you haven't read for the first time, invest your time each and every day on these topics. 3 days I have given. If you complete in 2 days, superb, very nice. But prepare your own notes. Now, what you need to do in these 2 days, you need to solve all the sums of this topic. 2 days, you need to solve all the sums of these three topics: risk and return, long term financial management, cost of capital. You need to give 2 days to the question solving. Okay, chalo. Next. Guys, hope you are finding interesting whatever I have made. Actually, this thing you have to make, but I have made this for all of you. Hello.
Yes, sir. Please carry on.
Guys, we all are 22 people and only one person has responded. At least I can expect
Yes.
yes or no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Let's go ahead. Now next point, rising capital is having huge amount of content. Okay, so I have given 2 days to raising capital, and the third day you need to revise and solve the questions. Working capital management, you have to read all the points of us: how to manage cash, how to manage datas, how to manage this investment, short-term investment, calculation of rate of interest. You have to read for the first day. You need to read all the this concept. Then the next time you need to solve the sums.
So
Next.
this is not proper, right?
Sorry. Hello.
Also, I'm just saying, like you left the topic column, right? So this is
Topic
not
column as in
complete, right?
topic column as in
Like after rising, it's like what kind of the topics inside the rising capital?
no. So I'm talking about entire section of that rising capital.
Okay, I got
Okay.
it. Right.
So what I have taken, because most of the publication have a different topics by their own, but I have taken the main headlines. Okay, if you go for GLEM, they follow something different approach. They take the chapters in units. Okay, so what I did, I taken topics name, so that all who follow Baker or someone follow Wiley or someone is following GLEM, they should understand that you need to clear this entire topic in one day. That's upon you, that what kind of topics you need to include in this. But frankly speaking, when you see Baker, there are around 9 points which you need to clear. Okay, like if you are financing by equity or you are financing anything. Okay, chalo. Next, corporate restructuring, one day. International finance, one day. Next, international finance, one day. Guys, please don't mark anything on the slide, please. Corporate restructuring, international finance. Now, questions of corporate finance. I'm not, so the questions of this, not corporate finance. It's a questions of corporate restructuring and international finance. These two chapters you need to cover here. Okay. And the next day. And the next day. Okay. Essay questions and mock test paper for the question finance. Whatever you had learned so far, trust me guys, you will get lots of essay questions from any of the publication. You need to solve essay questions and you to solve mock test papers for the corporate finance. You have learned all the concept, revise on a single day. Whatever important questions you have marked, whatever important questions you have marked, you need to revise all the things. ठीक है? चलो.
So one question, sir. Are you
Yeah, sir. चलो. Next. Just 1 second, na guys. चलो. Next. Concept revision of investment decision concept. Now what I did, I have taken some days of revision. See, I'm again saying to revise you on the day of 29th. I'm telling you to revise the entire chapter of investment decisions. No doubt you have learned, you have taken the mock test, you have revised the things, but I want you to take 1 day to revise all the things. Okay, you need to invest 1 day to revise all the things. Now in this 1 day, what you are going to learn, you are going to adopt your short notes and your important sums which you have marked as important. You just have only 1 day to revise entire chapter and you will revise all the things. Okay, investment decisions concept. Chalo, let's go on next. Next topic, on the day of 30th, you need to concept revision of decision making concept and important questions. Means what is happening, you are revising whole thing for the second time. The first time you have read your book, second time you had revised all the things, third time you are again giving revision, single day revision. So it will boost your confidence that I know this chapter. Okay, chalo, next. Chalo, next again I had taken theory, professional ethics and questions of professional ethics. You need to give your 3 days. Okay, you need to give your 3 days to complete this entire chapter. Next, after this, why I'm giving gap, because what happens, our mind is short, we always have a short term with memory loss. So generally what happens, people always find ek baar pad liya na, to it's over. Once I read, it's over. So that's why I have given, after some time, I have given some time to revise the things. Example, if you had did completely, you have read, see, the corporate finance you had completed on the day 27. Means after 5 to 6 days, I'm again telling you to revise whole the thing, whole of the things. So basically, it will impact you more. That you understanding each and every time. After some time, if you will read now, you will find that, boss, if at this moment you understand that, yeah, I know this content, I know this topic, I will solve important sums and I have solved some important sums. So it will give you more boost. Okay. So I have given, so if you notice, you completed 4 chapters and you have revised 3 chapters. Second time. Next, what you need to do, you need to complete your financial statement analysis. Simplest chapter I have kept in last, because this won't take so much of time. Example, if you are going to learn the ratios, you will complete entire thing in one go. And this financial statement analysis have a 3 parts: your trend, comparative, and common size. So it won't take much time and you just need to learn the concepts so you can finish. Okay, so 2 days you have to learn. Third days I have given you to solve the sums of day 35 and day 36. Next, 38 special issues. You need to cover all the things. Okay, whatever special issues you have learned, example, constant dollar method, or I can say transaction exchange currency fluctuations, how to account those transactions, earning equality, earning persistence. Trust me guys, recently one of my students have cleared the exam and he got some on earning persistence in their in essay. So you cannot leave this portion. I found one student of some institute and he told me, sir, मेरे को ये chapter समझ में नहीं आया and I kept this chapter in option. I was like, how? How can you keep such a interesting and important? This covers your 20% of your exam. And he told me that sir, I have put in this chapter in option. I said, God bless you then. Okay. Next, on the day of 39, you just need to solve the sums of special issues and all the essay questions of financial statement analysis. Day 40, revision of risk management and professional ethics. These are theory topics. You just need to read your short notes and summary notes. Short notes and important sums you need to crack. That's it. Last, which is remaining, mock test papers of FSA, risk management, professional ethics. Now you will ask me, sir, why you kept this? Because I can say number of concepts are lesser in this chapter. If you'll personally ask me, only let's say highest what they will ask adjusted earning ratio. Okay, so number of concepts are less, so that's why I have told you to keep your mock test of FSA, risk management and professional ethics. These 3 chapters you can include together. If you notice, in this entire thing of plan of 40 days, what I did for you, I did 2 times revision. I have solved the sums, solved the questions, and I did mock test papers. Okay, so I did so many things. Hope you are understanding. Guys, part 2 people, those who are interested in part 2, please ask me if you have any doubts, please. I'm ready to answer. Trust me, it is one of the best platform where you can ask me question and I can answer you directly. Guys, anyone?
Hi, sir. Melissa.
Yes, Melissa.
Sir, for revision, you've mentioned we have to solve essay questions. So, how many number of essay questions do you think would be the ideal number, and we
Okay.
should be targeting?
Okay, so you are my ex-student, even you know that. Okay, so I have given you around, if you remember, I have given you 28 questions of essay book. If you got this.
No, I don't have it.
What are you saying?
I don't remember.
I have given this 28 sums question with solution. Okay, so first of
Yeah,
all,
I
I
got
have
it now.
given, okay, so
Mhm.
lots of sums with the answers I have given. So you need to read this. Second
Okay.
thing, whatever the theory chapters, example in part 2, risk management and professional ethics, you have to learn and make charts or short notes so thoroughly, because they are trust me, in this 2 chapter, one essay questions will be from this topic. Either it is
Right.
professional ethics or it is from risk management.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Chalo. Guys, anyone else?
Sir, I would like to take a mock test when I start, sir.
Yeah. So I'll give you all the details once this slide gets over. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
How
I
many
hope there is
essay
a. Sorry.
How many essay questions should we have to revise
You should revise
from each
as
topic?
many as you can. If I'll personally ask you which publication you are referring to.
Hawks.
Hawk. So if you have his logins, trust me, one of the best essays he has given. So each and every topic, if you see, there's one column of essay sums. So if you tick on that tab, you will get one essay sums.
Okay.
Okay. So most of the time, if you follow Baker, then Hawk or Baker, it is one of the same, and you will find the good essay questions. In part 2, he has given around 29 questions of essay. And if you have 2019 ka login, you might have around only 10 essay sums. Okay, this time they have doubled the number. Okay,
Overall, they have 29.
sorry.
Overall, does they have 29? Like, overall, they have 29 questions.
Sorry.
Overall, does they have 29 questions?
Yes, they have.
Okay.
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 Okay, so don't worry, people are there. Chalo. Let's go on part one. So those who are from part one, okay, so be chill, because most of the people, and please avoid this misconcept that every time people always tell me, sir, part one is tougher than part two, that's why I'm going to clear part two first. No, boss. Frankly speaking, part one have a good amount of content, that's why it seems to be like huge. But if you are going to practice and if you know the concepts crux of it, trust me, you will find more, part one will be more simpler. Okay, chalo. So part one, again 41 days. Okay, so basically I've kept this 30-day seminar. You can convert this into 30 days, but don't worry, if you allot this 40 days based on revision, it will be very good. Okay, chalo. Day 1 to 8. Understand the first part which I have said, you have to complete your section C, performance management, one of the simplest topic of part one. I have given around, if I'm not wrong, I have given around 6, 7, 8 days, 8 days to complete this. Trust me, it is one of the simple topic. And let me tell you, you can save your time by just completing this entire chapter in 6 days. Okay, entire chapter in 6 days. Chalo. Now let's go ahead. You have to start with section C. You have to start with section C. Chalo, next. Now, day 9 to day 14. Understand my point. What you need to do. Next, you need to start with section A. So understand, see, it's completely based upon you. What topic you want to start. It's completely depend upon you. But I suggest if you'll go simplicity with the first, as per me, which I think that section C is a very good topic to start with, because it have very less content and it's have very simple content. The major thing which you need to understand about this, and I know very students find it very challenging about this fixed overheads. And I told you, whatever topic which I feel, if I feel that it is very complex, I upload all the videos of that topic. So if you go on YouTube, I have uploaded this topic of fixed overheads in simplified manner. How you can crack the sums, I have given all the details. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, next. Day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, day 13, day 14. Okay, what you need to do, trust me, you just need, see, frankly speaking, this entire chapter has a whole lot of content. Frankly speaking, let me tell you, it is, let's say in part 2, if section B is a huge content, in part 1 section A have a large amount of content. Okay, so you need to invest lots of time in this. So I have given the breakups. See, I have given breakups that how you are going to tackle it. Okay, chalo. Next, see, again I have given some small topics you need to complete in one day. Income statement, because you just have revenues in this. Okay, revenue and few of the expenses you need to crack it. Next, day 4, question number 14, 16, whatever you have learned on This 14, 15 and 16, you need to solve this. 14 to 16. Okay. Next, again I have given one time for revision. Again I have given one time for revision. Okay. Next, measurement and concept of what I have given section D. Let me tell you one thing. People always tell me sir section D बहुत बड़ा है. It's like huge topic. Let me tell you guys, this it does not have huge content. It have good concepts. Example, variable and absorption costing. Very good topic, and you will get lots of sums in this. Joint product and byproduct. You have to learn 4 methods. If you have already learned this, you need to understand how to apply this 4 method. Example, sales split off point you can only apply when your product can get sold at a split off point. So these are the basic concept which you need to understand. Okay. Next, questions of day 19. Whatever you have learned on this day, you need to revise all the things. Process costing, job order costing. Now let me tell you, those who have read this, it's fine, but I have uploaded this 2 topics lecture on YouTube because I know most of the student, frankly speaking, let me tell you something. In this topic, most of the student who has cleared the exam also, they doesn't know any difference between period cost and product cost. I find it disaster that if you are going for the exam and you are still confused about period cost and product cost. How can it be possible? Okay, so hota hai aisa, so it's fine. Next, day 21, overhead costing, huge topic. Operating costing is just one paragraph. Customer life cycle costing. Okay, life cycle costing. Product aata hai, if you have learned, it is something like this graph. Okay, growth stage, declining stage, blah blah blah. Day 23, questions of day 23 you need to solve. All the overhead sums you need to solve and the life cycle costing. Next, supply chain management I have given single day, and trust me guys, always I request all of you, always learn this chapter from your short notes. Always. That's how you will be able to revise. Okay, chalo. Next, day number 25. Questions of day 25. What you see, the plan which I made, it's simply discussing you that how you can plan your studies. You read the concept, solve the sums, revise the things, give mock test. Means whatever things you require to crack the exam, I have given all the things. Okay. Next, same, I have given risk and governance. Means I'm talking about section E now, because I know you will leave this section. Section E, then section F. Then again, I have told you to revise section E, section F, and I told you to revise cost management after few days. After few days, you need to revise. Means you have to take some gap just to tell your mind that you know this concept. Okay. Again, then you need to learn this next topic, which is section B. Section B. Why? Because it has small concept, and majorly, frankly speaking, people always say that it is practical chapter, but trust me, this chapter will have around 60% of this topic are theory based. So you need to understand most of the important topics are this 4, because it have lots of, let's say 60% of this topics, theory topics, are in this 2 days topic. Strategic plan, top level planning, budgeting concept, forecasting techniques. Very important concept, and you will get lots of questions. And I'll tell you that this entirely paper covers chalo. So I'm saying budgeting methodology, question number 37, 39, day 37, 39. Concept revision, section B, important questions. So in this 42 days, I have told you that you can go to entire process. Okay. Now tell me in part 1 if anybody have any problem. Chinmay Rawat. Chinmay Rawat. If you have any problem, you can just talk to me, my friend. Don't write this kind of. Chalo. Let's start. Okay. So now let's question and answer. Okay, so if anytime if you have any questions about the part 1, part 2, please ask me. Trust me guys, it is one of the best platform where you can ask me questions directly upfront. Nobody will help you like this. So if you have any doubt, please ask me. No doubts? Guys, tell me yes or no.
Sir, is it possible to clear both groups in one window? Both parts.
Frankly speaking, it is, if it is based on your ability, Hanish, because what happens, people, I generally tell people that you need to crack 12 papers, 12 subjects. Normally people say we need to learn 6 chapters. I always say you doesn't need to learn this. People always say that you need to learn 6 chapters, but I always say that you need to study 6 subjects, because each and every chapter has their own self content. So whomsoever is taking admission with PICS, I'm telling them, if you are planning for both the groups, first group you have to give in Jan, then for the next group you can plan in Feb. But don't give, because each and every time what happens, it will jumble. You will get jumble because you will need at least 1 month of gap to crack some next exam. Okay. So at least 1 month time you should be taking. Okay. Arjun is asking, sir, I'm ACCA affiliate. Am I planning to do for 2 papers in self-study Jan attempt? Is it possible? Arjun, same thing I told you. If you are ACCA, you might be having such an excellent command on the concept. Okay, so I generally suggest you can crack. I'm not doubting about your capability, but I'll just request you should always keep some gap, because see, you have to pay exam fees for the both the groups. Okay, so either you pay in Jan or but don't be in hurry. Example, if you are smart enough, or you have, example, if you are ACCA, trust me, you will be having excellent command on the concepts. So if you will read also, you will find most of the concept that you are familiar with. Okay, so don't worry. Arjun, hope my point is clear. Come on guys, ask any question. It's a online platform. Please ask.
Sir, I have a question. It's Masood here.
Yeah, Masood, tell me.
Is it advisable to do classes for both the parts together and then give one part and one part, or is it better to take lectures, give one part, then come back and take lectures for the other part and then give that paper?
As far as concerned to you, Masood, which you have excellent command on the concept, because even you are well qualified. So if you'll personally ask me, you can take coaching for both the parts, and you can just give this Jan and Fab window.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for such such tarif and such heavy words. One more thing I wanted to ask is, now this presentation is regarding the summary notes. Is there, do you have a similar sort of a slide for the entire practice as to how much time should we give to one topic or one part when we are studying?
Masood, frankly speaking, it's all depend upon you. I should have kept this, because problem ये हो रहा है ना कि यहाँ पे most of the people are student category and some people are from professional category, and you belong to professionals. So you need to, if I'll give you this PPT, you just need to write all the points here, that I will take 2 hours, I'll take 5 hours. Means it's all depend upon you. So if you want, I will share this Excel to you, which is the basic structure which I have made. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll show you this. See. So it's basically a screen which I have made. Okay. So if you want, I can share you the Excel file. And you can what you can do, you can just write the how many hours you will take to complete this.
Okay, but again, sir, this is for revision, right? I'm talking
revision,
about,
yeah.
let's say if I've not studied part 2 at all. Now, if I want to start, I know that there are 6 parts to it, part A to part F.
Understood.
Like
so you are asking me, sir, if I'm reading for the first time, that how much time I should be taking? 60 days. 60
60
days.
days per
60
part.
days, yeah. 60 days. Oh, first reading, for first reading, where you will read entire content, where you will read entire sums. Sorry, where you will make your own notes. So for this, I'm giving you 60 days, and you need to solve the questions for the first time also.
Okay. So everything is included in that 60 days, right?
Yes, yes.
So 60 days. Sorry, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Tell me.
No, so my question was 60 days for studying it the first time, then
Correct.
41 days for revising it. So total,
Yes. 100
so
days.
the day when I start studying, say about 3-4 months later, I should give my paper.
Perfect. So basically, basically, those people who are enrolling in PICS, I generally tell them, see, boss, I will take 90 days to teach you the concepts. 1 month, I'll take the revision. Okay, entire revision, and for 1 month, you need to crack my 3 mock test exams.
Okay. So
Okay.
basically, one part will be 5 months then.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Guys, anyone else? Yeah, tell me.
Sir, actually, I'm taking a self-study.
Okay.
I scheduled my exam on October 30th.
Okay, October 30th.
Yes.
Okay.
Part 2.
Okay.
Already I finished my first revision, like first time. So how can I get essay questions and material? I got somewhere, like somewhere, but essay questions and MCQs, where can I found?
I guess you asked me some question, right? That you are following Baker, correct?
Yes, that's all. Like I'm following Becker's free trial.
So I told you, na, if you have logins, you will get one tab which is something called as practice essays.
Okay.
Okay, so if you click there, you will get the questions, and after few tabs, you will get the answers also.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. If you want, I can share you my book, which I have made a notes of at least around 36 pages, which I have made. Okay, so you can just refer that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How can I get it?
Are you on Telegram?
Yeah, not now, sir.
Not now. So I'll do one thing. I think you have mailed me, right, for this webinar.
No, someone shared the link, so that I have joined.
Okay, so what so let me do one thing. So what I'll do, I'll just upload that essay question sheet on the drive, and I'll share you the link right now. Okay, so you can just click on that chat box and you can just get it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
thank
after this webinar, so two things I will upload on my drive. The first thing, I'll upload this PPT. Okay, and the second thing, most of the people is asking me about essay sums, so I'll upload this. Okay, is it fine?
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, so Amit is asking. So Amit is asking, I always find difficulty in theory. So Amit, talk to me. Amit Jaiswal, right? Amit. Okay, Amit. So Amit is asking very common question, sir. I always find very difficult in theory. Let me tell you, you just need to understand the concept to crack the exam. You doesn't need to read all the content. But frankly speaking, in this, if you are giving only part, 2 chapters, boss, you need to ratify in any way. I always tell my student to prepare some sort of charts so that you can revise and you can write in the exam. Because what happens, you get 50 marks ka one questions and you need to solve around 5 to 6 sums. So in this 5 to 6 sum, you need to write something. But I always tell my student that essay question you have to read. That's for sure that you need to read. Okay. Okay. Dhruva, just 1 second. I will solve your query. Just 1 second. Okay. So हाँ, so अमित, I was saying, so आपको क्या करना है पता है, यहाँ पे आपको कुछ भी जितने भी theory chapters है, you just need to prepare one chart so that आपको उसको revise करने में problem ना हो. Okay, so each and every time, if you read for 3 to 4 times now, you will understand the concept that how it is flowing. Okay, hope my answer is good.
हेलो
Yeah, Amit.
सो मैं अभी पार्ट 2 का प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ और मुझे प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स और सेक्शन डी रिस्क मैनेजमेंट मतलब वो जो कॉन्सेप्ट्स होते हैं ना, मतलब ग्रैप्स होने में बहुत टाइम लग जाते हैं और कुछ ऐसा इसमें मुझे रिमेम्बर भी करना पड़ेगा.
I can say yes, yeah, because the problem is what? Example, if they will ask you essay questions now, you have to write something. If you will not learn that, example, if you are fully confident that if someone is going to give me 400 marks of paper, 100 questions, if you are that smart and you have that confidence that 90% of questions which I will answer will be the right, in that case you can ignore this essays, but I won't suggest that you should that you should ignore essay questions. You have to read.
Okay, sir.
Example, the coaching classes which you have taken or the institute which you are going with, please ask to them, or you have to follow the things which they have taught you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Sujit, you want to ask something? Chalo. So now most of the people were asking me about mock test. So let me tell you that I have started this initiative for the student. Then people always, I don't know what kind of people out there, people will invest 1 lakh rupees and they give donation to the institute. I'm not saying that please join my institute, but please, at least if someone is doing good, you should always respect him. Example, I have started this thing in India. I'm not saying that institute does this or not, but if I'm teaching to my student, I have started this something called as mock test series for the student, where you can select your days, schedule an exam based on your convenience. It's all depend upon you. You will say, sir, I want to give my exam on 9:30 a.m. on 20th of October 20th of October, and I need to give exam of corporate finance. Okay, I will keep your online exam and I will provide you the link. You have to just submit your paper and I will give you the result with my recommendation that what went wrong and what you did wrong and what kind of improvements you need to make. So there are a few features, which is schedule an exam based on your convenience, select chapters, single, multiple or full mock test papers at any level. Example, you will say, sir, I want a paper to be very simple. So I'll say, okay, done. Next, analyze your performance with top 100 questions of a particular chapter or the particular entire thing at a minimum cost of 350 per paper. So now let me tell you, each and every 2 weeks, I give mock test where I take 100 rupees for the exam. Because if anything I provide for the free, now people doesn't value. Example, this, if I have taken some money for this webinar, now, people would have valued this. But since it's a free, people are coming and going. Okay, so if you are interested to give exam based on my schedule, example, on 20th I have kept exam of investment decisions, and for part 2, and for part 1 I have kept the chapter cost cost management. I kept cost management exam. Okay, so this will cost you 100 rupees. But if you want to plan your exam with me, then I'll take this much. Each and every after 2 weeks, I keep this exam and I take 100 rupees. I can give it for free also, but I don't want to give, because free people will, if you will pay me now something, then you will think, boss, I have invested. You had invested something. At that time, you will value. Okay. Now, get your checked copies and answer sheet within 3 hours. Get an advice what went wrong in preparation and attending the exam. Best way to practice exam on the real-time basis, because I will give you time. After 3 hours, it will go cancelled. The exam will get cancelled automatically. Okay, means you will, if you will not submit also, I'll get your answers. Okay, so that is how I started this mock test program. If anybody is interested to give investment decisions, because we have 1 week of time, anybody who is interested to take exams of investment decisions and this cost management, they can just approach me and I'll guide you on this. Okay. Chalo. Next, I'm seeing in chat box, most of the people were asking me about this, that how many times you take, sir, and what are the things to join your classes. So let me tell you. So this quick CMA review, comprehensive review of each concept, because I don't leave any single concept. Okay. Course coverage divided into 300 plus hours. Okay. 300 plus hours, which include online virtual classes, 4,500 question solving in classroom. If you see my Facebook, which I have uploaded the videos, where I have uploaded one video where I have discussed how I solve the sums. 1 month revision session, which I have discussed, 12 mock test exam for the individual chapters and the 6 mock test exam, 3 for part 1, 3 for part 2. Okay, next, separate bundle of books which I give. See, I'm not giving any advertisement. People are asking me, that's why I'm giving. Short summary notes, question bank, essay questions and answer book, 5 mock test exam papers, which will be the mock test which I'm taking for my people. It is free of cost. Okay, so that is my PICS review, which my own institution, which I recently started 2 months ago. Okay, so I can say that today's webinar is over. So if you have any doubts so far, you can ask me directly. Then we can end. Hello? Any doubts? Okay, so hope you like this webinar of 2 hours. Hope this is interesting and you find it.
How to contact you, sir?
Okay, so I'll give you my contact. So my contact is 8898979672. My name is Ravi Gupta. Okay.
Okay, sir.
8898979672. Okay. Yeah. So Dhruva, 300 hours for both the parts? No, for single part. And my lectures are so my lectures are on weekdays daily. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I take part 1, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday I take part 2. So this is my schedule, and my class timings are 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. daily. Okay. Chalo. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.